My name's Lindsay, and you're probably all wondering, A, what you're about to watch, and B, why my screen looks like it does. So I'll start with B, and I'll explain to you my screen looks like it does because I was looking through my computer at work, trying to find something to do to keep myself occupied, and I came across this program called Cyberlink UCam. And it has a whole bunch of different options for what your screen looks like, so I can go to this and have myself all around myself. It is really weird. This, like, there's some pretty cool things in here. But I really like this one. I'm not too sure why. I think it's because I almost look like a talking statue. But anyways, the second reason is what you're about to watch. And right now I can't really answer that just because I don't know what I'm going to say. All I know is that I've been trying to look for a way to keep myself occupied at work, and I spend a lot of time watching YouTube and a lot of the bloggers out there, and I follow a lot of them. I think that a lot of you guys are really interesting, and I like hearing what you have to say. So I was kind of hoping that maybe somebody out there would want to hear what I have to say. Not like I have a whole lot to say anyways. So I'm going to start off just by telling you a little bit about myself, where I was born, how I was raised, my family, my friends. And if you enjoy what I have to say, and you want to hear more, then I'll make another video, and I will most definitely continue on and let you guys hear my thoughts and what goes on in my life. So to start off, I was born and raised in a small town outside of Ottawa, Ontario called Almont. There's probably 4,100 people that live here. It's a very small community. Everybody knows everybody. I come from a highly respected family. I have a large family. My grandfather is one of the most well-known men around, as is my dad. My mom's side of the family is also very highly respected. They own the store I work in. They own both stores, actually. I work in one in Almont and one in Croton Place. But I'll start with my parents and I'll work towards the rest. My parents are amazing people. Amazing. Everybody loves them. My friends love them. Anyone that meets them loves them. They're both genuine. And it's very hard to find a genuine person nowadays. But my parents are both genuine people. My dad is a heavy machinery mechanic. He works for Tormont Caterpillar. And my mom is currently not working. She was put off on disability about 2 years ago. She contracted the German measles when she was younger, and it ended up causing polio. So it's attacking her spine and her nervous system, which means that she can't work. But after her working so hard for 17 years, well, the 17 that I can remember, or that I was around, she deserves the break, and it's nice to have her around. She spends a lot of her time at home with our 5 dogs. Yeah, people, 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 big dogs and 3 little ones, and we love them more than anything. We have 3 pug bulldogs and a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd Shar-Pei. The pug bulldogs, actually, everyone calls them the pig family, because we have the mom, and last year in November she had 9 puppies, and we kept 2 of them, one of which is mine. His name is Tucker, and he means everything to me. He is my baby. I would consider him my child. I love him to pieces. Oodles and oodles and truckloads, as my dad says. So she spends a lot of time at home. She gets bored, but we all do. Hence why I'm doing this. I have a younger brother. His name is Jordan. He's 17. He's a pain in the ass, but I love him. I don't know what I'd do without him. And I have an older sister. She's 21 and her name's Megan. She's a bitch. But so am I, and I love her too. Just recently we started getting along and learning how to work with one another, which is really exciting. It's a huge step in life for us because we never got along before. I said I worked for my grandparents, so I'll tell you a little bit about them. Again, these are my mom's parents. 2 of the most amazing people in my life. I love them more than anything. They are both kind and thoughtful. They care so much about everybody else around them that it sometimes seems like they forget to care about themselves, but that's what makes them who they are, and that's why I love them as much as I do. And then there's my dad's dad, my grandpa. He's one of the most amazing men in my life. He's one of the only men in my life, alongside my dad and a few others that have never disappointed me, and I know never would. His wife, my grandma, passed away when I was 7. She passed away of breast cancer. It was hard, because what I can remember of her, she was such a strong and caring, thoughtful, compassionate woman. She loved my grandpa more than anything in the world. And someday, I've told him and my parents millions of times that I want to love like that. You know, everyone says, I want to love like Johnny and June. Well, I want to love like Edwin and Marion, because even now, after 10 years of her not being around, if you asked him who he loved more than anything in the world, he will still tell you Marion. I'm just going to stick to the information on my family for now, because apparently you can only put a 10-minute long video on YouTube and I can talk for 2 hours. So, I was born, I'm going to use my country term for this, because this is what we all say to one another. We were bred and born country kids. I grew up on a farm. I moved away from the farm. Well, I wouldn't really say I moved away from it. I literally moved 500 feet to the left of it. When I was 8. It was about 3 months after my grandma passed away, we moved. We just moved to the field over. My parents severed property from my grandpa and we built a house, because my dad didn't want to leave, which I completely understand, because at some point I'll probably sever a piece of property from my parents and move 500 feet back from them. We're a very close-knit family. We all love one another more than anything. My parents have been together for 24 years. In June this year, they're going to remarry. They're going to redo their vows for their 25th anniversary, and I couldn't be any more excited. I am a huge family person. I love my family to death, and I would be crushed if something ever happened to any of them. Besides losing my grandma, we haven't really lost any close family in a long time. Back a couple of months ago, my dad's cousin passed away, Marlene. That was hard. It was unexpected, but again, as a family, we fought through it. And if that's one thing that I can say I love so much about my family, is no matter what God has put in our way, we have always fought through it as a family. My brother almost passed away when he was younger. It's an entirely long story. It's sad, it was heartbreaking. It was one of the hardest things that my family probably ever have to face. And if that's something that you guys want to know about, all you have to do is ask. But we fought through it as a family, and my brother is still here with us today. Which I am completely and utterly thankful for, because he's such an amazing person. And my sister, we almost lost her too. Same with me, I almost passed away once. So my mom and my dad have fought through a lot for us kids, over us kids, and with us kids. I know they love us as much as we love them, and it's amazing to know that out of all of the families that I know, most of them are divorced, but mine's still together, and I'm completely thankful for that. I thank God for it every day. My friends, that's one of the biggest reasons why me and my brother and my sister share our circle of friends, is because of our family. They love our family just as much as we do. They consider us family. But I'll get into my friends the next time, because they're a whole other... I don't even know where to start with them. They are unbelievable. They're just a second family to us, and it's great. So on some of our spare time, we like to camp, and we do four-wheeling, ATVing, skidooing, dirt biking, hiking, hunting, paintballing, like whatever we can find to do, we do. So I'm running out of time, but if you guys enjoyed my video, by the way, I don't want to hear any negative feedback. If you have anything negative to say, please don't. If you guys want to hear any more, or you want to ask something, go right ahead. I'm willing to share. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.